Also, there is a gamba. Will we have a new vice president
Thank
today?
you very much. It's a very important day and an important announcement with great friends of mine. I think I can
No,
say
he looks so healthy.
this group is every one of them. I rate a 10. I can't always say that, even if they're Republicans, and these are Republicans, great Republicans. I want to thank you all for being here for this important announcement, 7 years in the making. As you know, this has been going on for a long period of time, and I am thrilled to report that the U.S. Space Command headquarters will move to the beautiful locale of a place called Huntsville, Alabama, forever to be known from this point forward as Rocket City. Okay, so Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, God,
we love
he's gonna
Alabama.
live forever.
I only won it by about 47 points.
He's gonna live forever.
I don't think that influenced my decision, though, right? That didn't, right? But we had a lot of competition for this, and Alabama's getting it. Huntsville in particular. So congratulations, everybody. Katie, congratulations. This will result in more than 30,000 Alabama jobs, and probably much more than that, and hundreds of millions of dollars of investment, and that's billions, because it can't be millions, it's billions and billions of dollars. Most importantly, this decision will help America defend and dominate the high frontier, as they call it. I want to thank Secretary Pete Hegseth. He's doing a fantastic job. And
God,
Secretary of the Air Force, Troy,
I hate
Troy,
modern
thank
medicine.
you very
This
much.
sucks.
Great job you're doing, Troy.
It does.
This is such a big deal. This
sucks.
is one that everybody wanted to know. What are you doing? I also want to thank Senators Katie Britt, and I want to give my condolences. Your grandmother, her grandmother just passed away. She was 100, right?
100, and she loves you, Mr. President.
Well, and she was very proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Very, very proud of you. So thank you, Katie.
What are the chatters saying? He's not doing a
Must have been
fantastic
to produce
job.
you indirectly.
Yes, he's healthy.
I can tell you she had to be. Tommy Tuberville, who's a great coach, and I won't say anything about what happened with Alabama football this weekend.
Let's leave that out.
But you're not used to that, right? You're not used to that. But Tommy, Auburn won, that's right. They did. So you're happy. Tommy's been a great senator, as you know, and a fantastic guy all around.
Everyone is on cope mode. They're like, oh, this must be pre-recorded. Oh, this must be. He's reading. He's sticking to the script. That's unique. No, man, this is just
great, Mike. Representatives Barry Moore.
Nothing happened.
We created, and I created, a thing called Space Force. So important. You know, we were losing.
My week is
the race in
ruined.
space very badly to China and to Russia, and now we're far and away #1 in space, and reestablish SpaceCom with a mission to protect American space assets and detect any threat to our homeland. We initially selected Huntsville for the SpaceCom headquarters, yet those plans were wrongfully obstructed by the Biden administration.
That's right.
And
Biden.
as you know, they moved them to a different locale. And today we're moving forward with what we want to do and the place that we want to have this. And this will be there for hopefully hundreds of years. That's where it's going to be. I will say I want to thank Colorado. The problem I have with Colorado, one of the big problems, they do mail-in voting. They went to all mail-in voting. So they have automatically crooked elections. And we can't have that. When a state is for mail-in voting, that means they want dishonest elections, because that's what that means.
You do mail-in voting. You do mail-in voting. You have always voted by mail.
Tom will play a key role in building the Golden Dome, as you know. That's going to be a big thing. Everybody wants to be a participant in it. Missile Defense Shield. We're going to be having a Golden Dome that the likes of which nobody's ever seen before. The finest, the best. And by the way, Canada called. They want to be a part of it, and that'll be great. But Canada wants very much to be included in that, and we're going to work something out with them, I hope. It will also ensure that our technological capabilities, of which we're way ahead of anybody else, there's nobody close, remain unmatched long into the future. So I'd like to ask Secretary Hegseth to say a few words. He was very much a part of it. And really, everybody behind me was. Every one of these people would call me and lobby me. I said, Katie, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I know what you want. She said, that's right, sir. That's what I want. And they got their way. So I just want to congratulate. These are really special people. They're politicians in many ways, but they're great patriots, I think even more so than politicians. So they fought very hard to get it, and it's an honor to give it to Huntsville. Pete, say a few words, please.
Who cares?
Thank you,
Dude.
Mr. President.
I'm gonna be honest. If there was such a thing, of like being able to wish ill upon someone and like curse them, because there is maximum amount of attention and eyeballs, maximum amount of prayers and thoughts in the opposite direction right now, tuning in from perhaps all around the world and certainly in the United States of America. So it is yet another clear-cut indication that one, evil never dies, and two, the power of manifestation does not work. Oh my God, that shit looks busted,
It'll
bro.
be behind a secure wall
Look
in
at
Huntsville,
that.
Alabama, at Redstone Arsenal. We have 40,000 people there. We have the FBI there. We have missile defense there. We have NASA, Blue Origin, and SpaceX. It is the perfect place for Space Command. I would tell you today, and I've spoke with the president for the last 3 or 4
Look at
years
that.
about this.
He
The first
doesn't look bad,
administration
chatters.
for the
Don't
president
cope.
to set up Space Force, and I think an equally visionary move to
We're
make sure the
coping.
Space
We're
Force is
coping
right
if
where
we
it
think
should
that
be in
he
Huntsville,
looks
Alabama.
bad. He
Thank
looks
you, sir.
just the same.
I kid you not when I say that these people, they spoke to me a lot. That's all they wanted to talk about. They didn't want to talk about the weather. They only wanted to talk about moving to this location, moving to Alabama, Huntsville in particular. So we're honored to do it. They really wanted it badly, and they got it. Peter?
President Trump, something completely different, but about a big viral social media trend over the weekend. How did you find out over the weekend that you were dead? You see that?
No.
He doesn't like that. He did not like that
1.3 million
question.
user engagements as of Saturday morning about your demise.
Oh, he does not like that. Don't tell Trump
You know,
that people
I
hate
have
him.
heard it's sort of crazy, but last week I did numerous news conferences, all successful. They went very well, like this is going very well. And then I didn't do any for 2 days, and they said, there must be something wrong with him. Biden wouldn't do them for months. You wouldn't see him. And nobody ever said there was ever anything wrong with him, and we know he wasn't in the greatest of shape. No, I heard that. I get reports.
He hates
Now,
that
you knew I
shit.
did an interview
It
that
reminds
lasted
me of
for
when he
about
saw
an hour
the-
and a half with somebody, and
The
everybody saw that
Cybertruck,
was on
the Cybertruck
one of
that
your
Aiden Ross tried to
competitors.
give him.
I did numerous shows and also did a number of truths, long truths, and I think pretty poignant truths. No, I was very active over the weekend. They also knew I went out to visit some people at the club that I own, pretty nearby on the Potomac River. And no, I've been very active actually over the weekend.
Of course
I
he
didn't
heard
hear
about
that
it.
one.
He
That's
was
pretty
lying when he said I
serious,
didn't hear about it, but I heard about
well,
it.
it's fake news. You know, it's just so fake. That's why the media has so little credibility. I knew they were saying, like, is he okay? How's he feeling? What's wrong? I said, I just left. And it's also sort of a longer weekend, you know. It's Labor Day weekend, so I would say a lot of people know. I was very active this Labor Day.
Oh yeah, extra
I had heard
active.
that,
okay,
but I
he was
didn't hear
dead.
it to
He
that
was dead.
extent. Go
They
ahead,
brought
Peter.
him back alive.